Yeah, but I think I did chest this year, but I'll be alright to do.
Well, Eddie, who's back? Who's back?
Who's back on the tubes? On YouTube? Oh, bro, I don't know. This one guy that sounds like a nerd on voiceover. Yeah.
You know what? We pretty much catch them up on what's been up.
You're playing right now?
Yeah.
And YouTubing and vlogging and everything like that, but it would kind of, in a sense, I wouldn't say ruin my workouts, but I was more worried about the camera angle than actually focusing on my workout routine. And you know, having the whole upload thing and everything like that, like coming home late at night, and then, you know, losing Wi-Fi connection or anything like that, you know, and then you wake up the next day and it's still not uploaded. It just made it aggravating. It was just aggravating me, and it wasn't my thing. And then also being a pretty much a perfectionist in a way. Every video that I did upload had to be perfect, you know, dialed in to the T, when I should have probably just gotten more of the raw footage. But Z-Man over here approached me and you know, wants to start up his own, you know, basically like media production, videography, photography, and you know, basically I just do my thing and he takes care of the rest, and that idea really appealed to me, guys, and I'll keep talking to you guys as I warm up, you know, but you know, we'll be trying to put out more and more content, you know, as the weeks progress and as the days progress. Today being the first day that we're actually shooting, I'm not sure, we haven't really worked out a schedule. Not sure if we'll be shooting twice a week, 3 times a week, every day. Who knows, who knows, who knows. At least my understanding right now is it's just my job to work out, and you know, whatever Oscar Z-Man wants to put out, you know, it's completely up to him. But long story short, guys, ever since I stopped vlogging, finally opened up my own gym. It's more of a personal training studio, so over the past 6-7 months, I was training all of my clients one-on-one at a local old school gym, Rock Hard Gym over on Texas Avenue, Baytown, Texas. I've never wanted to work for like a commercial gym, fitness connection, 24-hour, etc. Just too many regulations. They don't pay enough. They take too much of the cut from the personal trainers. So I've always been more of the independent route. So luckily, I built up my clientele there. And now I brought them over here to my own facility. Still got some work to do, guys. I need mirrors. I need to change the padding on some of the equipment. But yeah, I finally have a home. It's pretty crazy to think, you know, this t-shirt is actually the first shirt I ever made over 4 years ago, guys. And you know, selling t-shirts out of the trunk of my car just to start this company up, and now having my own gym. You know, it's pretty crazy to see, guys, and it's all coming together. But you know, not sure what's in store for the future, guys. Also, currently 3.5 weeks out from my second national show. So I competed in Pittsburgh last August, 2016. I came in 4th. So top 2 get that IFBB Pro card. So I wish I would have got it then, and then, you know, taken a little break. But I'm gonna go for it again, guys. And we're 3.5 weeks out, so I'll be flying to New York in 3.5 weeks, and hopefully getting it this time. But aside from that, really, you know, just focusing on my clients, focusing on the business. About to launch a new app this Monday, where people that aren't necessarily my clients, you won't see me face to face, but you'll be able to follow my workouts and follow my routine. I post more information on that on social media, Facebook, Instagram, excuse me, and then you know, just focusing on that, focusing on prep. A lot of cardio right now, well, not too much, but you know, been doing my cardio at night. Been a pain in the ass, like it always is, right? So a little hungry, a little tired throughout the days, but you know, being so busy. I train about 8 to 11 people a day. So I mean, that takes, you know, that's 8 to 11 hours of work a day, aside from online coaching and everything like that, updating meal plans, updating workout programs. So just staying busy, it also helps me keep away from thinking of food or anything like that, guys. But yeah, I don't know. Got some work to do before we head up to New York. Definitely. I don't know what else to say.
So, what, we're gonna be working up to showing them to the road?
I guess so. I mean, in a way, guys. I mean, depends on how much we vlog, how much, excuse me, how much we record. Show you guys the office a little bit. Should I go with the white string or the red?
The what?
I think I'm gonna go with the white. So still got some work to do in here, guys. The LED lights take a little while, so it's probably dark. Take a little while to get fully bright.
That's good.
So how is it? Does it look a little dark?
No, it's good.
So still need a chair. My TV mount just came in today, so I have a TV up there. Got a little lounge area right there, a fridge, microwave. You know, kind of just like a little lounge area for clients to hang out if they come in early for their session, or they just want to hang out for a little bit after. You know, yeah, guys, I guess, you know, it would just be leading you guys up to my national show. Like I said, hopefully getting that prestigious high Ruby Pro card everyone's chasing, right? It'd be pretty cool, guys. I think if I never get it, or I think if I never become an FBB Pro, I'm okay with it. But being so close last year, I feel kind of stupid not going for it again, or at least attempting it. But you know, let's just get to work.
Oh.
We're definitely hitting back and shoulders today, guys. You think they can hear it? I gotta turn it down.
Well, with this makes rain feel like rain's not even there.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. So, but are they able to hear the music?
Yeah, but
Can y'all hear the music right now?
so this is like.
Let me know if you can hear the music.
So this is like the shotgun. So it audio is only.
Just to what's in front of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. So a little bit of back and shoulders today, guys. Changing it up a bit. I've got this real bad pinch in my back, but I've noticed not only is it aggravated on pull days, it's also aggravated on push days. So working a little bit of both really relieves that pain. So kind of getting adapted or used to this new split. Usually I hit my shoulders right after my chest or before my chest workout. So just changing it up a bit, guys. So far feels good. This will be the second week doing it like this.
Good. Just have to capture everything because it's best to have more video than not have. Yeah.
Just trying to strap up, guys.
So is the vlogging live gonna happen or no?
Is the what?
Is the vlogging live gonna happen?
Vlogging live?
Yeah.
I guess so, right? Kind of sticking the camera in my face, bro. I ain't got no option. So I just picked up these SPD elbow sleeves this weekend, guys. Really like them so far. I bought a size small, just to have them really tight. I figured they'd loosen up over time, so I kind of went down a size. They feel good though, guys. take care of your joints. You know, don't use it as a crutch in the sense that, you know, you think it's gonna make you stronger or anything like that. It's not, especially during prep. I mean, such low body fat. Think about, like, there's no fat around your joints, just like, you know, the worst thing you can do is get hurt before a show. And when calories are low, when carbs are low, cardio's higher, it's bound to happen, guys. It's gonna happen even during a bulk, even when you're eating more. So, you know, it's just being more cautious, guys. That's all it is.
So now you've been more cautious on what you eat now?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the diet stays the same for the most part, guys. You know, what changes is the servings and calories in general. You know, just creating a larger deficit. Whether that be eating less, right? Less calories, or burning more calories, doing more cardio, or a little bit of both in this case, you know. But I feel good, guys, like I said. As of today is Tuesday? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday.
The 7th.
Today's Wednesday the 7th. As of Saturday the 2nd? No, I'm fucking tripping. Can't fucking count. As of Saturday the 3rd, I was 4 weeks out. So we're actually right at 3.5 weeks out. The competition is July 1st, guys. Does that focus in? Got it?
Yeah.
Got it? So 3 days, and then 1, 2, 3 weeks. So 3 weeks and 3 days out, guys.
It never focused.
It never focused. Well, you know what? Look at the damn calendar. 3 weeks and 3 days out, guys. I feel good. Feel good. You know, pretty much at this point, you're just fine tuning. You're leaning out the last bit that you can, but you're not making any major improvements the last 3 weeks. You're really just holding on, you know, trying to make it. And if you're ready, you're ready. And if you're not ready, you know, if you're not ready by 2-3 weeks out, you know, it ain't gonna happen. So the goal is to be ready early. Just a little tip, guys. Take pride in your form. Just about every single rep should feel the same. It shouldn't be sloppy. Just because you get it up don't mean it counts. There's a saying out there, if it ain't clean, it don't count. You know, take pride in your form, guys. Keeping proper form and keeping, you know, everything consistent for the most part is really the only way you're going to be able to gauge progress. What the hell do you mean by that, Eddie? Let's say someone benches properly and they come down all the way to their chest and they explode upward and they get 250. And then the next week they come in and they get 300, but they only, you know, they were 2-3 inches above the chest. You know, that doesn't mean your bench went up 50 pounds. You just cheated yourself, you know? So that's just a quick scenario, quick example, guys. Just keep your form consistent. It's the only way you'll be able to gauge progress. Leave your ego at the door and, you know, just live safe, guys. Always live safe. You'll, as you see me work out and everything like that, you'll be like, well, shit. He's not really moving that amount of crazy weight, because it's not necessarily about that, guys. Working the negative in every single movement. And today, back day, retracting the scapula before you make your pulls. You know, down to the detail. It's more mental cues than anything, guys. It's not brute force, just ripping it out. Those days are long and gone. It's it's a way of training more efficient, training smarter, and I'm only 24 years old, guys. I plan on doing this until my mid-50s, late 50s, you know, as long as I can. So longevity is a big thing for me. I'm not trying to get hurt. I'm not trying to impress anyone. I grow more by keeping it consistent and, you know, focusing on the contractions and everything else more so than anything else. So just a quick example of what not to do. Now your typical, right? Versus allowing that lat to stretch. Squeeze. Squeeze. Huge difference, guys. So I'm purposely keeping the slow tempo, guys. Just that time and attention for me works. Simple as that. I think it's time to change it to the stringer, bro.
Alright.
1 minute. About physique currently, guys?
Look at them game.
Still got a little bit to lose, guys, but we're right on track, guys. You know, for 3 weeks out, I need to drop maybe another 2-3 pounds, nothing major. You know, and then just dialing it in a little bit more, guys. That's it. So let's keep working. Slip, never hurt no one. My waist is officially gone.
You in the last button?
We still got some room, guys, so. There's a belt by Pioneer. Pioneer something, I don't remember. It was a gift. Got to customize it. Logo. It's a size small, guys, and I'm on the last notch, so. We're there, we're there. What do you want to listen to, Oscar?
I don't know, some
I don't know, bro. They gotta see who the man behind the camera is. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. Oh, man.
some
I like the. What's up?
what's that new Kendrick Lamar? Damn.
Kendrick Lamar? What's his song's name?
Oh, that's the name of the album.
Okay, Kendrick Lamar.
Let's put Kendrick Lamar, I'm pretty sure.
Damn, there you go. Blood, DNA, yeah, element, feel.
This is DNA.
Humble.
Humble, sounds good.
There you go. So guys, I finally got Spotify Premium. Believe the hype, it's worth it. You know, I'm more of a, I'm not good with songs, like names or whatever. Once I hear it, I'm like, okay. I don't know if people like him, but I actually like his Travis Scott, that Antidote song. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think more people like it than they like to admit it. I don't like all his songs, but I like this song. Oh, okay.
Don't you open up that window? Don't you let out that window? Big deals is how we know. Any deals is how we know. Don't go through the front door. It's the key at the night show. So don't you open up that window? Don't you let out that window?
Do some weighted pull-ups. Old Rusty. So about 6 years ago, guys, I didn't know what the hell I was doing in the gym. All I knew was pull-ups, dips, and push-ups. When that got too easy, I added weight to it. So just like you would work bench press 4 sets of 8, I would challenge myself and do 4 sets of 8 with pull-ups, but weighted. Same thing for dips. So pretty much my foundation started with calisthenics. Just kind of took off from there. You know, 6 years ago, guys. What are we? We're in June, right?
Yeah.
June? So we're June 2017. I first walked into a gym. Just walked in, signed up August 2011. So 2 months from today, or right now, will be exactly 6 years, guys. 6 years. It's just consistency, guys. I fell in love with it from day one. In the 6 years, I haven't been out of the gym in more than 2 days in a row. I mean, it's just, you gotta be obsessed with it. You literally do. You literally do. And we get some weighted pulls, guys. I'm going in with a neutral grip versus the overhand. Probably work a little bit of both, but start out with the neutral. See the crack. He's not natty. He's not natty.
We're not sponsoring, but yeah. I know what that is.
I didn't see nothing, guys. I didn't see nothing. Those are tough. Especially like staying strict like that.
You might get mad at this, but I didn't get the weight. I got your whole bag though.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. Fuck, man. Take a minute, man. Damn, dude.
See, he is human. He gets tired.
I'm fucking tired, guys. I may not show it. I think a lot of times, like on IG and everything like that, and some people have talked about it, they've reached on this, and you guys may have come across it. You know, people just show their highlight reel. You know, they they'll show when they hit a PR, but they won't show when they failed, you know, and I think it's important to show both, and that's something me and Oscar talked about, you know, just keeping it raw. Like, why would I try to act like Superman or something like that and just hit every single set and act like I'm not tired? I'm fucking dying after every set, man, just like you guys. And I try to show that or explain it to my clients, like, the amount of pain that you're in right now, trust me, I was in that much pain an hour ago when I was hitting it, you know, it never gets easier because you're always constantly challenging yourself. And if it gets easy, you know, you probably hit a wall, you've hit a plateau, and you're no longer challenging yourself enough. Sorry guys, I like to change up my music, you know, expanding my...
You know, like those people that don't let a song finish? That's Eddie.
That's me. It's halfway through, I'm already over it. This used to be my favorite song for a while. Alan Walker, Faded. I'm not crying, I promise. Damn it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So, I don't know. What do you think, Oscar? I think it'd be pretty cool to get feedback from you guys and just let us know kind of also what you guys would want to see. Because, like I said, having my own facility and everything like that, and we'd be able to shoot, you know, multiple things, different things, you know, whether it be cool edits or raw footage like this, maybe the occasional tutorials and things like that. You know, it just depends. Give us some feedback, and you know, just
we want to hear from the viewers.
Pretty much, guys, pretty much. You know, and I told Oscar the only way I would ever go back into this whole YouTube thing is if I pursued it pretty seriously. And I've always been kind of lackadaisical on it, simply because my main focus has always been my training, not and my clients and my business, more so than the YouTube and the social media thing and everything like that. Like, guys, I think I've been at like, I don't know, 2,000 followers for the past three years on Instagram. Like, I could care less in a sense of, you know, following or anything like that. But looking at it from a different point of view, more followers, more viewers means I'm potentially reaching out to more of you. And that would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty cool to get to I guess have my message heard more. And you know, well, what is your message? It's pretty much, guys, it comes down to the cliche system, cliche thinking. You know, anything's possible, guys. You know, I'm sure we got to post some pictures, like before pictures, like back in high school, guys. You know, 18 years old, I was about 130 pounds, skinny as shit, could run for days, part of the cross-country team, soccer team, you name it. Everyone told me, you know, why are you spending time in the gym? You're skinny, you're always gonna be skinny, you don't have good genetics. 3 years later, you know, it's been 6 years since then, but about 2-3 years into it, oh, well, he's been on good size because of genetics, or he's taking stuff, this, that, the other, you name it, guys. There's always gonna be naysayers. But at the end of the day, I always believed in myself. Again, cliche, but that's what it came down to, guys. Everyone's gonna tell you no, everyone's gonna try to pull you down with them, because what they're not able to achieve, they don't want you to achieve it either, because it's gonna make them feel worse. So you have the people that don't want to see you succeed because it's going to make them feel bad. Oh, if she loses weight, then I'm going to feel fatter. or vice versa. If he loses weight, I'm gonna feel worse about myself. So I'm gonna bring them down, that way they don't lose weight and I don't, and I don't feel bad about myself. Or then you have the people that support you until, without cockiness or conceitedness or anything like that, let's say you surpass them. Some people want to see you do good, but they never want to see you do better than them. And whenever that happens, they'll also start bringing you down. At the end of the day, you just gotta remain true to yourself, guys, and just, stay positive, keep it moving. If anything's holding you back, anyone is holding you back, chunk of deuce and keep it moving. I mean, it's just, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is, and I think everyone's got too much shit going on in their lives to have any type of negativity, and just remain positive through it all, guys, because it's not an easy road, but it's damn worth it. That's enough for pull-ups. Oh shit, man. Is that third exercise? Fourth exercise?
The third? Oh.
Almost done.
I don't know if you count the other
I don't
one.
work out that long anymore, bro, honestly. Kind of like when I train you guys, I mean, dude, an hour and 10 minutes. Fucking tired and taxed. Feeling good though, feeling good. Gonna go into some shoulders, a little bit of dumbbell shoulder press, and some bicep curls. So, let's do it. Probably the best thing about having your own gym is taking your shirt off. And it's not even like, I wish I could take my shirt off at other gyms, and it's not even to like show others. I get hyped up seeing my muscles contract, feeling that pump, getting that mind and muscle connection. And at this point, after doing it for so long, guys, I could really care less what people have to say about my physique. Oh, he's got to improve on his upper chest. Motherfucker, I already know. He's got to improve on this. I know my left calf is bigger than my right. You ain't got to tell me. At the end of the day, though, it's for you. It's doing it for you. And whatever pushes you past your workout, through your workout, do whatever it takes. So if you ever come by the gym, shirts are optional. Just gonna keep it kind of light on shoulder presses. I did hit chest yesterday. So your shoulders are pretty involved in chest day. So, I'm not trying to hit any home runs. Like I said, I was talking to Oscar about that today. Especially this close to show. Just keeping it conservative for the most part, guys. And playing it safe. Probably come out here. This curl are probably gonna look sick, either from the back or.
I got you.
How's the lighting, bro?
The lighting is good.
So again, guys, just trying to keep myself from tossing it up there. Really squeezing, just using those biceps. One more. Also, keeping these on kills me. If you guys have ever came across occlusion training, it's just restricting that blood flow. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just a little lazy to take them off and put them back on in between the shoulder presses. But lighting looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I told all my friends, I told all my clients, I take too many damn selfies a day not to have good lighting. Fuck. Felt good, man. Felt good. Keep it going.
You
take the viewers? Where are we gonna show them more?
I mean, you know,
So right now we already show them how you're preparing for the show.
pretty much. I mean, like I said, guys, like we said earlier in the video, it just depends, whatever, you know, if we get feedback from you guys, whatever y'all want to see, whether you guys want to see foods, where you guys want to see a grocery run,
A grocery run sounds good.
you know, different things like that. What else? I mean, I got clients competing, you know, it'd be cool to, you know, take you guys to bodybuilding shows and things like that. I got clients
Like,
competing this Saturday in Austin.
How you getting ready? No.
Yeah, pretty much, and you know, so aside from, you know, just personal training and weight loss clients, I also get other competitors ready for their bodybuilding shows, men's physique shows, bikini, figure, you name it, and just dialing them in, guys, and fine tuning them and getting ready for stage. So it just really depends, whatever you guys want to see. I mean, there's so many different aspects or different things that go on a weekly basis for me. It would just, you know, it just depends whatever you guys would want to see. Keep you guys entertained, keep you guys active. Woo! Damn it, boy! And I still got 2 more sets in. Who the fuck comes up with these workouts?
Same guy that told me to do cardio.
Oh, I think I know that guy. Name starts with me. Lots of cramping. Fuck. One more set. It's crazy, man. You know, I think everyone, when they first start working out, they love it. You're at the gym for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And in a way, it can be kind of counterproductive, guys. Not necessarily in the argument of overtraining or undertraining, you know that bull. Me personally, I don't necessarily believe in overtraining, but I do believe in training smarter, more efficient. You know, if I go train at a commercial gym at 5 or 6 p.m., it's packed. I'm gonna have to improvise. And this may be your situation, you know, and I understand that because you get off of work, you wanna hit the gym right after work so you can go to bed because you gotta be up at 4 or 5 in the morning, I understand that. But, you know, if you have the luxury of hitting the gym earlier when it's not packed, then do so, guys. Stop, you know, going at peak hour, worried about what else everyone's doing, what they're wearing, who they're working out with, who they're sleeping with. It's like a fucking high school every time I walk into a commercial gym. And, you know, I train my clients for 45 minutes to an hour. I work out for 45 minutes to an hour, and you get so much shit done. I mean, it's insane how much you can get done when you put all that bullshit to the side. And you know, training at this intensity, God, guys, I've seen so much more growth, so much more development in my clients and in myself, you know, versus being at the gym for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And if you don't got shit to do and you got time to spend, then, you know, by all means do it, enjoy it, right? But, you know, I used to think that you had to train for 2 hours and everything like that, but honestly, at the intensity that I train, with the amount of discipline and you know, focus in each and every rep, there's no way in hell I could train for 2 hours. There's no way. Not keeping up this intensity. I mean, I would just be dragging through the last hour. you know, be counterproductive.
Eddie, you need to go to the beach.
I need a tan.
You need a tan.
Too fucking white. It's almost it for the workout, guys. I'm gonna hit a tricep of shoulder press, shrugs, and cable curls. That'll be a wrap. It's 1 o'clock. What time did it start? 11:45?
Yeah.
About an hour, guys. You know, and that's, you know, taking breaks to you know, record a little bit here and there, but it's not nearly as bad as me having to carry the camera and everything like that. So, you know, and I'll get more and more used to it to where I can, you know, maybe one day I won't talk to you guys as much. I mean, you know, today's the first video back and everything like that, but maybe one day I'll just be, I might even have my headphones in one day and not even talk to the camera and just be zoned in. And, you know, you guys just follow along. But I thought today would be a good day to, you know, kind of catch up and everything like that. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, or you guys want to see anything, you know, let us know. I think it'd be pretty cool to add our Instagrams and our Snapchats at the bottom.
Let's point that way, we're pretty sure it'll pop up.
This way, that way, we'll go that way. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty active on Snapchat. I've been MIA a little bit on IG, but I'll be a little bit more active now. I always keep my YouTube link up there, so. Whoo!
Yeah, I think I might just put in the links below.
Either or, man. Oh, my legs are so tight. That's probably my biggest complaint from cardio is I did hit legs Monday, today's Wednesday. So my legs are sore from leg day, but the cardio just keeps my calves and my hamstrings tight as fuck. So, I guess I'll go with cable curls first. Can't really see me there. Can you see there?
Yeah, that's right there. Good at lighting too. Nice and smooth.
Maybe blowing up your phone, Oscar?
Yeah.
So again, guys, stay away from this bullshit. Nice and controlled. Motherfucking tired.
Where did we go last? This weekend? Last weekend?
This past weekend, guys. So, whew. For those of you that don't know, I'm in Baytown, Texas, which is about 30-35 minutes out of Houston. This past weekend, we had the American Fit Expo at NRG Park, which is right beside where the Texans play. And it was a big expo. Oscar was out there, I was out there. I was actually out there with a client of mine. He started his own clothing line 2015. And so he had a booth up there. I was out there helping him selling shirts, you know, just vibing with everyone, getting to know people. And it was pretty cool. I got to meet CT Fletcher, Mike Rashid, Simeon Panda. We got to see Cali Muscle slap some people. It was pretty cool. You know, Kai Green was there. Flexitron was there. Sean Roden, he was there. Dana Lynn Bailey was there. Rob Bailey was there. Just some of the biggest names in the fitness industry were there, and it was pretty cool to see, guys. Yeah, and that was here in Houston. So I believe that was only the second year that they had it. We definitely had a bigger showing this time around. But it was fun, guys. It was definitely fun. I think that was one of the things that kind of sparked all of this. It's just, you know, it'd be cool to have a larger viewing and a larger following come next year and possibly do that expo next year. We'll see, guys. I mean, you know, for right now, I think we're just gonna take it day by day, video by video, and you know, I think the more feedback you guys give us, the more likes, the more subscribes, the more shares, you know, the more active we'll be. You know, it'll inspire us more to, you know, to keep doing it. Like, hey, these guys are actually watching us. You know, they're actually viewing our stuff. They're actually liking it. You know, so think of it as a movement. Think of it as, you know, something new. You know, and something you can be a part of.
And I think this is gonna be like right now the longest video that we're gonna post right now, because this is like pretty much just filling y'all in right now, right? Pretty much,
you know. And I think it's also giving you guys an inside view of what I really like, you know, just a normal guy, you know. Happen to love to work out. Nothing special, guys. I just love what I do. I chose the path less traveled by. It's paying dividends. Never been happier. Never had to work harder in my life, but never been happier. And it just goes to show, guys, nothing's ever been given to me in life, you know. From minimum wage jobs as a teenager, you know, scrubbing toilets, to working in the refineries, working dangerous construction. You know, Oscar, you've worked it before, working in 120-degree vessels. You know, I've experienced it all, guys. You know, from lawn mowing to you know, just some of the toughest jobs out there that you could possibly think of. You know, I got to experience it, and it was a learning experience. To working in an office behind a desk for 10 hours, you know, with good pay, it wasn't for me, guys. I wasn't gonna settle for the 9 to 5, and you know, I was just hungry for more. These are the ones that count, guys. When everything in your body's telling you to quit, to let go of that bar, fuck that. Let's go. Yeah, man. Feels good, man. Feels good. You know, not pointing the finger at anyone individual, but a lot of times that's why people aren't successful in here, because when no one's watching, you don't do those last 2-3 reps. You don't do that last rep. You don't do that last set, because no one's watching you. No one's holding you accountable. You think I finished my set just because you're watching right now? Hell no, I was doing that before the camera was on. And that's what you gotta do. When no one's watching, you gotta push yourself to that extra minute, that extra limit, that extra mile, that extra rep, you know? No one's gonna watch you 24/7. I tell my clients this, I'm not with you 24/7. If you follow your diet or you don't, you know, I can kick your ass in here, I can push you to the limits, I can give you the best training session in the world. And you go eat like garbage, that's on you, you know. And accountability and consistency are the two things that cause the most failure in fitness. And what people can't seem to grasp, it's the only two things that they're in control of, fully in control of. If you cheat on your diet, that's your fault. It doesn't matter that your family went out to eat, that they're eating in front of you. No one forced you to do it. If you skip your cardio session, if you skip your workout, if you do 10 reps instead of 12, if you do 11 instead of 12, that should eat at you. The fact that you didn't finish your set, the fact that you didn't accomplish what you set yourself, or what you said out loud that you were gonna do. You know, too many people run their mouth about what they're gonna do but never actually do it. It's easier said than done, guys, you know? And that should eat at you, you know? It's like starting a race and not finishing it. Only you know that you cheated yourself. And if that doesn't eat at you, if that doesn't, you know, piss you off in a way, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Fitness is probably not for you. It's as easy as that, you know? It's tough, guys. It's really, really tough. And like I said earlier, it never gets easier, guys. It never does. And you should thrive on that, guys. It's a challenge each and every single day, and it's a crazy journey, guys. But like I said, I don't think anyone that's ever stayed consistent and, you know, followed through with their diet, followed through with their training, etc., has ever regretted it. So that just goes to show you it is worth it in the end, guys. Last set. Oh shit. The fuck just happened, dude? I'll talk about that sometimes on my Snapchat. It's just like after you finish that last set, that last rep, you kind of, it's like you take the blinders off and you just like kind of wake up and what the fuck just happened? What did I just put my body in? And whew, it was fun, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that first workout. Right now, I don't know if we'll keep recording, but
I'll probably end it right here.
you know, what time is it? Probably like, what would we say, 1 p.m.?
1:14.
So it's 1:15 right now, guys. You know, just a little run through of like the rest of my day. Got to work on some meal plans right now, cook the rest of my meals for the day. And then I got clients from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then I got cardio at night. And then we'll do it all over again tomorrow. So, you know, like Oscar said, this is probably the longest video, you know, just giving you an intro, kind of giving you a recap for the new viewers and everything like that. It's just, you know, kind of giving you an inside view of myself, you know. After watching this video, if you watch this whole video, it'll give you an idea if you even want to, you know, subscribe or keep watching, which I hope you do. But, you know, it's just real footage, raw footage, and, you know, we probably got some edits, you know, in the future, you know, more vlogs, grocery runs, etc. You know, just give us some feedback, guys. And as always, like, share, and subscribe.